Legend of Total War here with part 26 of my Rome 2 Legendary Let's Play campaign. Previously, I conquered the Helvetii, but I subjugated them instead of occupying them, because this land is not part of the Roman Empire that I want to create. Like I've said previously, just like in my Rome 1 campaign, I want to establish the proper borders of the Roman Empire before expanding any further than that. So these guys are raiding in order to save a bit of money. They're still increasing they're replenishing their troops, so that's good to see. I'm going to get them back into my land though. Now, I've had a bit of criticism over, in the early videos about how I went about about some of the decisions that I made, but I do actually agree with a number of them. Some of them that I don't agree with is in regards to turtling techniques, in regards to changing the culture from a lot of these things. For example, whilst yes, it would provide economic bonuses, that's not necessarily the way I want to play. As most people who have been a subscriber to my stuff for a while, I'm incredibly aggressive. I'm military focused. I was right from the start. I wasn't interested in building a great economic power. I was interested in building the fucking legions of Rome, and that's exactly what I've tried to go about doing. Getting myself, Praetorian troops, super professional, heavy infantry based armies that basically smash the fuck out of anything. Because I'm much more interested in fighting battles than turtling and diplomacy and all that kind of bullshit. And whilst some of that is needed in order to, gain money, sometimes I have to weigh up the benefits. Like for example, this isn't so bad, this one here, because it only costs 200 whatever. But let's say I go up to where's one up here to Vesontio. This one to change costs 2,500. Now that's bloody nearly three lots of Praetorian that I could train. And to be honest, if any army comes in here and takes it, they're gonna be a full fucking stack. And, having one extra legionary inside the... how many extra... Come on. Having an extra one legionnaire inside the city isn't gonna make a fucking difference. So... Generally, I'm more than happy for people to provide me with some feedback, but generally, if you haven't played Legendary, and if you haven't done it quickly like I have, so if you aren't able to, wrong button. If you aren't able to take by turn 36 about 27 or 28 regions, then generally I don't want to fucking hear it, because I like to do things this way, and I'm sure a lot of people like to do things differently, and that's fine. You can play your game however the fuck you want it. You can watch other channels that turtle. If you're watching my channel, you're watching because I'm an aggressive motherfucker, and that's how I like to play. And if you don't like that, then go to someone else. Seriously, I don't want you to watch my videos and not enjoy them, okay? So if you're not enjoying them, don't watch it. It's that fucking simple. Anyway, moving on, because I don't want to dwell on all that bullshit for too long. I want to kill Sparta. Now, it's easier said than done, because look at this fucking massive stack here. Now, it's probably not, super professional troops, but then again, I don't exactly have a full legion here. What's this? 6 lots of Praetorians and 1 cavalry. 2 lots of cavalry if you include the general. Now, the reason I, of course, want to take Sparta, even after making them a client state, which I regret doing, is because they have the statue of Zeus at Olympia, or Olympios, or whatever, and I want that, and also I can't enact an edict in this area until I have all 3 regions, and that's the only one remaining. And in addition to that, if I take Sparta right now, I won't incur a public order penalty, because there's a rebellion going on. So this is the perfect time to do it, but it's going to take risks. But risks are something that I like to do, because big risks often mean big rewards, and this is a fucking big reward. Now, I just need to think about how I'm going to go about it. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is attacking this army here first, the one in the middle, because it's fairly evenly matched with what my guys are in regard to numbers, and what I'm actually hoping for is if there is a victory point in order to take. If I can take that victory point, very quickly, then this army, and this army, this one doesn't really matter, this one will rout, and I can chase them down with the cavalry that I've got. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just have to fight them all, and I may or may not lose. But we'll just have to see. So I'm going to take a risk. If things start turning to shit, I'll just withdraw and probably just end up back in Athens. But at the end of the day, I don't think these guys being my protectorate isn't really giving me a whole lot of money. So I'm just going to go straight on and fucking say, look, you've been great, but it's fucking over.
For death and honor!
Right, well, apparently I don't stand any sort of chance, but that's okay. I'm used to these kind of odds by now. The game mechanics seem to be a little bit broken in regard to the auto-resolve. Well, I suppose the way the Creative Assembly has designed it is that if the auto-resolve is really there if you outpower the enemy, in which case you use the auto-resolve and get a good result, because they don't want you to waste time on tiny battles, but on a big battle like this, they want you to fight it manually because it's the only way of winning it. So in that regard, I do respect that. But that's an inaccurate description of what my odds are. My odds are probably along the lines of there, I'd say. So all I have to do is defeat. I got to take the victory point. That's the main thing I've got to do, and then utilize my cavalry. And also, I have the suspicion that if you defeat an army twice in the same turn, you kill it, regardless of how many soldiers you take. So what I'm hoping for is if I can win this one, and even if I don't kill many of them, then go straight to Sparta. Hopefully, they all reinforce it, and then take the victory point there. That way, all these three armies have been defeated twice in the same turn, and the whole faction dies in two big battles, and that's just the end of fucking Sparta. Anyway, that's what I'm hoping for. We'll see how it goes. And also, on another side note, if I've been getting a few comments about people saying, oh, Rome 2 is a shit game, or all that kind of shit. If you've got something negative to say about this game, I don't really want to fucking hear it. Go complain to the forums or to Creative Assembly. I personally love this game. I wouldn't say it's quite as good as Rome 1, but Rome 1's fucking amazing, so, in regards to game mechanics. So I don't want to hear any of that bullshit. If I get another fucking comment after this video has been released about Rome 2 being shit, I'm going to block you and I'm going to delete your fucking comment, because I just don't want to hear it. Okay, because I get enough comments now that actually do require my attention, of people that actually have legitimate questions, that I just don't have time for bullshit. Okay, so take care in what you're saying, because it's starting to get on my nerves. This is the minority of people, by the way. A very, very tiny minority. The majority of people that watch my videos, I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions at any point in time. But unfortunately, sometimes the negative ones need to be addressed right away. And that's just the way of the world, I'm afraid. Now, victory point. Where is it? Why isn't there a victory point? Oh, that means I have to fucking fight them properly. Bunch of shits. At least I've got the high ground. Not that that's going to matter. Right, well, I'm probably going to lose this then. Oh well, no guts, no glory. Let's give it a go.
On me.
Now, where are their reinforcements?
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Yeah, from where, you fuck? Look, there's no time to waste. I've got to bloody hurry up and get there, so I'm gonna run. I can always use second wind, so this general does have that, so it doesn't matter if they get exhausted, which is good. Sort that out.
We are losing ground.
Yeah, I fucking know that. Oh, I was hoping there'd be a victory point. This just goes to show that I don't know this game like the back of my hand just yet, which is the whole point of this campaign, really. This is for you guys to see exactly my processes in which I learn how to play a game, a Total War game. You know, give me a month, and then I'll sure I'll be bloody a master at it, but at this stage, obviously I'm still an amateur. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with being an amateur as long as you do get better at it. I mean, the game's been out for less than a fucking week.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
And so obviously I've made a lot of mistakes. And I do recognise that, and it's fine. But the best way to learn from your mistakes is to actually make mistakes in the first place. So I put myself in a difficult position, as in conquered lots of settlements with a crap economy, in order to be able to manage it. To figure out how to manage, you know, it at the worst of times. Because creative assembly is probably going to make legendary mode harder, not easier. So I might as well make it harder for myself in the meantime. Get rid of them. Probably a good idea to use War Cry. Going a bit laggy now. Where's their general? I need to kill that fuck. Is that their skirmisher? They need to die. Is their skirmisher cavalry? They need to... Oh, skirmisher fuckers, whatever. Oh, it's going so slow because there's like 6,000 men on the board. Well, I've got these guys wrapped in a nice big fucking taco here. Time to throw the taco in the fucking bin. What's this? They'll pelt us. Yep, you can fight them. You can't fight spears. Okay, get out of there. I need you for later. Oh, it's so laggy.
Our general is under attack.
It's affecting how I do things. Okay, so that's the general there. No, not you. Praetorian. What are you guys fighting? Any spearmen? All slingers and javelin men. Oh, good. That's fine. What are you doing? Over here. Good, now fucking kick their asses. Got them in a nice packed little sandwich here, which is perfect. Now where's that other army? It's bound to be on its way. There's the big one. Where's the small one? Doesn't matter.
Ready and waiting.
40 out of 40. Man, unit types make a huge difference in this game. You know, in Rome 1, you know, if you had enough slingers, they could take out a general in melee. In this, no fucking chance, regardless of the difficulty. And like I do have to always stress now, the difficulty of battles is on legendary. Well, this army looks like they've been royally butt-fucked, which I'm sure the Spartans would be used to by now. Actually, probably not a good idea to have my general do that. The last thing I want is for him to die. Actually, the last thing I want is to lose the battle. The second last thing would be for him to die.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Forward! Jupiter
chase them down. Actually, you should be chasing them down as well. Well, this part went really well. I didn't expect to have them in this kind of friggin' sandwich situation here, so that's good. They are fucking screwed.
General!
Ah, they're close to the bloody edge there. We're getting lots of kills in, that's good. Cavalry have been so far pretty shit at running down troops so far. Maybe the patch has helped out. Okay, so haven't quite yet defeated the first army. The second army's taken a position on the hill. Will they just rally them or something? It's fine.
The enemy general is dead.
Good riddance. Every time I hear the general is dead, I keep thinking, you know, good riddance to that Saracen desert dog, just because I'm so used to playing medieval too, and also always fighting Muslims.
Attack for glory! Hack them down!
What's this?
Equites!
No, stay away from me.
Forward!
What's going on? Who's shooting at me? Motherfuckers.
Raiders! Advance! Your orders? Orders?
Come on, bloody slow piece of crap. I need a new processor, I know. If only I had unlimited money. Another one dead. Or were there two there or something? Oh, so the smaller army showed up right there, did it? So that's what's going on. How are my Praetorians doing? They're a little bit tired. Still, the more of them that I kill should make the battle go a little bit smoother.
Ready!
Okay, so we've won that. These guys are about to shatter, by the looks of it.
Brave Romans to a man!
Nope, they're going to join the other army.
Praetorians!
That's fine, I'll let them go.
At the double!
So, it's another uphill battle. Fuck. Oh well, best we have a bit of a rest first.
General!
Clean up these... No, that don't matter, they'll disappear because I killed him. Same with him. Nah, don't worry about him. There's not that many left.
For the gods!
I'd say that went really well, but, you know, whether or not I'm actually going to be able to take on the larger portion of the army now, I'm unsure.
Ready and waiting!
Look at them, they've mostly already recovered from their exhaustion.
Equites! Praetorians!
Alright. What we need to do is take the high ground, but not directly. So there's high ground over here, put them on equal footing, and then I'll attack via this ridge here. That's probably my best option. And I'll get them to run, and it'll be okay, because I can always just get them to second wind, as that sorts everything out pretty much.
The name of Rome! Riders at the double!
A sea of Spartan dead here. What the fuck are these guys doing? Creative Assembly, if you're watching this, fix it. Because it seems like my Praetorians have some sort of Medusa ability in which they're turning Spartans into stone or petrifying them, which I don't have a problem with, but I reckon that's a bug. Actually, this is really not a big deal. I don't care if they fix that up. What I'd much rather they fix up is the trade stuff, because it seems like trade is impossible for me at the moment. I started a new campaign just to test it, and I started as the Iceni. Couldn't trade with anyone. Fucking impossible. Albeit it was on legendary difficulty, but not recording that game though. That was just to see how impossible trade was, and it was impossible. Could not make trade with people that were friendly with me. It was ridiculous. Unless Creative Assembly want trade to be retarded, in which case, don't fix it. But there'll be a big difference between the skill level between completing Legendary as of last week and next week if that trade stuff isn't fixed up. I'm certainly not going to hold this game just until they sort that out, because I am still trading with a lot of nations, and like I said, this isn't a challenge or anything like that. This is just me playing, and if they make it impossible at some point, then great, that's a curveball that I'll just have to deal with. Like I said, this is all about learning how to play the game. And I'll do challenges and things like that once they've fully patched it. So when the expansion comes out or whatever. Which I wonder if it'll be a barbarian invasion again. I'm guessing they wouldn't, to be honest. They'll probably pick a different period. Maybe, you know, Constantine or something. Something to do with Emperor Constantine. The Christian Wars or something like that, I don't know. Or maybe the high period of, like, Marcus Aurelius. But then again, that'd be pretty much the same as this era, just with the late legionary cohort.
General!
Man, this army is going to be a fucking nightmare to fight. I mean, these are pretty shit troops, but they just outnumber me by so much. There's Sparta over there, so it's good that they have that in the background.
Praetorians! Quick march!
Okay, so now they've lost their high ground, the majority of their high ground advantage. They're still on the high ground, but it's just not by much. If I had gone up via this way, I would have fucking gotten slaughtered. At least at this way, I might still stand a chance. It'd be good if the balance of power bar was available in legendary mode, but it's not.
Riders, move out! For Rome! Advance at speed! Equities! Quickly now!
Now I just have to wait. I can't have them go into battle exhausted.
Praetorians!
It seems to make a big difference in this game.
Orders! Commander!
These guys are really fit, and it shouldn't take them very long to get recovered. But I would like to just wait for it. So what are my casualties so far? Majority of casualties are taken in the equities. These guys are probably the worst, so they've lost about 23. 16, 7, 16, and 5. So I'm doing pretty fucking well. And I've used up maybe a third of my Pele ammunition. But this army probably constitutes 2/3 of what I'm up against. So it's no time to celebrate. Yeah, I just need to think about how I might go about this. Now, what seems to be a viable option is if I could maybe
Melee infantry at your command!
punch through this section here, take the high ground, and then fight the rest of them downhill. That might work. So I'll just yeah, just have a shock force bash through here. Where their sling is, they're the ones that are going to be a problem. Okay, so the slingers are here, but I won't really focus on trying to get rid of them.
Melee infantry ready.
And they're all fresh already. That's fantastic. Alright. Run. Oh, fuck.
At the double.
Oh, right. Shit, of course.
Stop. Understood.
Gotta do things differently. This isn't Rome 1 or Medieval 2, which are the games that I'm most used to. The games that I probably clocked the most amount of hours on. Shogun 2, not so much. Okay, how bad? Oh, taking casualties. Because it's fucking the high ground that they're coming at us. Oh, this is deadly. Any more and this guy's gonna have to be pulled back.
Sons of Mars. Praetorians. At once. Jupiter gives us straight your orders. Make him forward.
Alright, he's out of there. He's too badly damaged.
At speed. Double time. Crown Romans. Praetorians. Archers. Sons of Mars.
And I'm going to take the high ground, motherfuckers.
Brave Romans to a man.
He's not completely destroyed. I think
Advance at
once they lose, you know, have less than 10 or something, then they're out of it. Where's this guy? He's there.
General! Many troops awaiting
Hey!
orders.
Yeah, fuck.
Advance!
Shit.
General! My riders! Advance!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Oh shit, my fucking general. What are these guys? They've got spears or something. I didn't know that. They've got javelins. My Praetorians are on their own. We're out of here.
Advance at speed!
They seem to be doing alright.
Jupiter gives us strength!
What's this?
General! Quickly now!
That's okay. Oh, are we winning? Shit. Don't forget we've got another battle to do after this, boys, so don't get too bloody diminished. Although the next one should be pretty easy.
The enemy general is dead.
Yes, that'll make things easier.
Sons of Mars!
Shit.
At speed!
Is he tired or something? No, he's... Fuck, they're trying to kill off one of my battalions. Equites, I need you for now. Fucking smash them. You need to protect those units. They're more valuable to me than you are.
Sons of Mars! Sing for glory!
Actually, you
Praetorian!
help them.
Roma in advance! Melee cavalry ready. General! Equites!
All they were needed for was a distraction.
Men are wavering.
They did. It's okay if they're out as long as they maintain some semblance of numbers.
On my order!
That's okay, they're out of there. And they may have just saved these guys' life.
Commander! In service to Rome! Understood!
Good, they're going back to the main battle, which appears to have been won by me. At least at first glance. Fuck. Man, slow.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Don't worry about that. Good, they're breaking. That's good to see.
Praetorians! Break the lines! Melee infantry ready. Engage!
Bash on through them. Come on, we're breaking them. They're losing. The enemy are losing. Good. They're breaking.
Ready! Glory for Rome! Cold Romans all!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Don't worry about that. I've won! Fantastic. Might as well try and rat a couple of them as well while we're here. Oh, run down, I mean.
Forward!
Oh yeah, that did a bit. Not much, but something. Oh yeah, that did a lot actually. Fantastic. Just in case they manage to help in the next battle. Which they shouldn't be able to.
For glory!
That's going to take too long. Oh boy, definitely a costly victory, but, you know, let's just see if we can finish them off. Oh boy. Pyrrhic victory, huh? Yeah, not surprising. Still, execute them.
I'm afraid we cannot.
Cannot what?
At
Good,
your
I can still
command.
attack Sparta. That was the other thing I was concerned about was running out of movement, but luckily it was going to be fine. Alright, so these guys aren't going to be involved, but these guys are. All I have to do is take the town square, and hopefully all of these guys will all die. Hopefully they're going to be involved as well. At least I know there's definitely going to be a victory point in this. I'm pretty sure if I win this, all 4 armies, because this is garrison, will die. Oh boy, a bit risky, but man, the rewards are going to be good. Get rid of Sparta like this. Anyway, let's give it a go. A bit of technical troubles there, briefly. I think that's all sorted. Alright. Nice and dry, that's how I like it. Oh shit, that's a tiny force. You're not going anywhere. Alright, so the best way to go about this would of course be attacking it from multiple angles. Actually, I might use them. Because I think as long as I keep it above 12 or between 12 and 15, they won't destroy the entire battalion. That's what I think. These other guys should be fine to take on the entire garrison. But after all, I don't need to destroy the garrison. All I need to do is take the victory point. But that'll probably entail defeating the garrison. Now, there's not going to be as many units on the board this time, so hopefully it'll run a bit smoother.
Ready and waiting.
Alright, here we go. Just get them all to travel into the victory point. I keep calling it the town square because I'm used to Rome 1 and Medieval 2.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
So where are the reinforcements coming from? They may not even get to the city in time. And I've already beaten them once. I could probably beat them again, if they do. Might end up my entire army getting destroyed, though. Still, that's the risks you take in war. Sometimes people fucking die. Okay, here's the majority of the force. Go wide there and attack. Have the general come in here. You guys attack.
Romans ready for duty.
Doesn't look like I've taken any casualties yet. Fight those slingers. Alright. I think they've left it open. You go in there and take it. Where's my general? He needs to hurry up. I want him to use battle cry because it reduces their enemy morale. Okay, I only need one of you to take them down, so you continue over here.
General! Riders at the double! Quickly now! As you command!
There we go, that broke them.
Orders.
How far off are their reinforcements? Can't even see them yet. They must be coming from weird angles. Oh, there's some. That's not much. Okay, I've started taking the victory point. That's good. How are you guys going? You're just getting shot. Fucking do as you're told. It's going much smoother in this battle because there's not fucking 7,000 men. I've got them in a sandwich there. That's good to see. Let's see if we can get another battle cry in there. War cry, I mean. Probably doesn't even need it.
Victory! Quickly now! Riders!
Nope, they've already won.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
Too fucking easy. Garrison troops suck anyway.
Romans ready for duty!
Okay, so that looks like the garrison taken down.
For glory!
Just about. I'm really low on numbers though, so I'm absolutely counting on this battle to wipe out all the enemy reserves. Helot archers.
The men are
You can
wavering.
oh, here they come.
Riders advance!
Oh shit. Gotta cut them off. Can't let them get inside. Oh no, I've lost a Praetorian. Oh shit, they'll probably go away. Okay, all you guys need to hurry up over here. Oh well, I can always train more Praetorian, so just in Greece. Yeah, they're gone. Well, that fucking sucks.
General!
I need to stop them from getting to the town square for just 20 more seconds.
Praetorians! Advance!
8 more seconds, come on. And the battle is won. Alright, I'm gonna end the battle because I think that they're all dead now anyway. Fuck, I lost this guy though. But that's to be expected, I suppose. And hopefully these 3 armies all die. Yes! I knew it! Oh. Hang on. This one didn't die.
We hunger for battle.
Doesn't matter. It's gone anyway. And they're dead. Good fucking stuff. And that, my income went up. That's good. Let's see. Troubled populace. Oh, look at that. Bread and Games Edict. And plus 3% wealth from culture buildings faction-wide. Fan-fucking-tastic. Definitely worth doing that. And that is the end of Sparta. Holy fuck, that was a tough one. Man, I really had to pull all the stops for that. I only just made it through, and I did actually lose a Praetorian in that as well. But I can always just send them back up to Greece next turn, to Macedonia, and recruit more, which is what I'll do, because I don't need them here, because this guy is taking care of this region. So what I'll actually do is, because I can actually take him out of the city. Actually, no, I won't, because it just saved. Anyway, I'm going to end the video there. So, like and subscribe. Part 27 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook, okay? I'll see you all next time.